Today, my friends, we begin the month of Elul, the 40-day journey from today until Yom Kippur, the day of introspection, attachment, reflection, and spiritual growth, a time in the calendar that we devote to God. And starting today, we begin blowing the shofar each and every morning in preparation for Rosh Hashanah, of course, the Jewish New Year, followed 10 days later by Yom Kippur, the Day of Forgiveness and the Day of Atonement. The rabbis tell us that the word Elul, the name of the month, is an acronym for 4 words that King Solomon wrote in the Song of Songs. Ani ledodi, I pledge myself to my beloved. V'dodi li, my beloved pledges himself to me. Now, King Solomon wrote his book, Song of Songs, as a book of 2 lovers, and it describes the love, the affection of the lovers. But our rabbis tell us that it was a metaphor for the relationship of God and the Jewish people. And therefore, Elul is a time not of fear, as many times people enter this month, fear of judgment, but recognizing that the judge of the world is our Father in heaven. And therefore, it's a month of love. Because when I am secure in my love for God and God's love for me, then I am motivated to want to change and become a better person. But our rabbis tell us that this month contains another deep message and aspect, and that is, today is the day that Moses went up to receive the second set of tablets after the Jewish people sinned with the golden calf. And he came down 40 days later with the second set of tablets on Yom Kippur. And therefore, this day also reminds us of this day in history when God said, I will give you a second chance. That even if you have broken the first tablets, even if you have strayed, it's never too late to come back and receive a second opportunity, to receive a second set of tablets. And that's why this 40-day period is a time that God opens his arms lovingly to each and every one of us and says, wherever you've been, whatever you've done, whatever you've experienced in life, come home and I will grant you a new set of tablets. 2 weeks ago, there was a wedding in Israel. The name of the groom is Ephraim Rimmo. The name of the bride is Ayelet Coleman. But unlike weddings that are typical, and I just came from, he was married, and in a car accident, his wife and 3-year-old daughter were killed just a few years ago. The bride, Ayelet Coleman, her husband was killed in a terrorist attack. And Ephraim Rimmel was left paralyzed from his waist down. And these 2 individuals decided to pick up the broken pieces of their lives and start all over again. And at this chuppah, because the groom was paralyzed and was sitting in a wheelchair, the bride Ayelet sat alongside him, showing her love for her husband, that they will always stand or sit side by side each other. As the verse says, I am pledging my love to my beloved, and my beloved is pledging their love to me. And so during this month of Elul, we say to God, yes, each and every one of us may have some brokenness inside of us, but we will always start all over again and commit ourselves to rebuilding the brokenness and going forward with hope, with love, with faith, and with optimism. Let us take this journey together and let us look at our lives and say, where can I build? Where can I grow? Where can I pick up the pieces of my life and look to the future?